I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And the question I received was, what happens to my resume after it is submitted to a job posting? Now, this is like the sausage and how it's made, because it's really an ugly process. And I'll start off by saying, once you've submitted it to a job posting, there are two possibilities. One, that you're submitting it through an applicant tracking system. One is that they've asked you to email a resume, because it depends on the size of the firm. Smaller firms might not have the systems in place, and you're emailing a resume. The applicant tracking system is a filter. It parses your resume, inputs data into their computer system, and may or may not, depending upon the system, score your resume based upon your use of keywords to determine whether or not you're a possible fit. I want to be clear, possible fit. It is not perfect, quite obviously. And depending upon the scoring system and how it's been set up and how the dictionary of terms has been created to evaluate, you may then be passed on to the first human being. Often in organizations and in search firms, that person is the individual who is representing that business area or that hiring manager who's trying to fill a position. They're doing a visual scan. Now, again, if you came in through an applicant tracking system, some systems will never let you get that far, because if they're seeing you're doing serial applying, as one of my guests on Job Search Radio described it, where you're applying of lots of different disparate jobs, they're just going to block you. They're never going to let that resume get through, even if you're an actual fit, because they think you're a, excuse my language, bullshit artist who wastes a lot of people's time. So assuming that that's not you, you're getting to the first level screen human being who's there to check. Now, in some organizations, that could be a hiring manager. Most of the time, it's HR. Smaller firms, whoever's stuck having to look at the resume. That's the reality to it. Whoever's stuck because the owner of the company has said, I'm too busy, you go look at the resumes, just show me the ones you think that fit. That person makes a determination, then passes it to the hiring manager, or if it's a search firm or if it's an HR person, they're going to do the first screen. Ultimately, systems are there to save time. They are not perfect, quite obviously, but they do a lot better as a time saver than you as the job hunter really want them to do. You're applying to jobs because you think they're right. Now, in some organizations, HR is not going to interview you until the hiring manager says, yeah, I want to talk to that person. Great. So you're dealing with delays because that resume is going from HR to a hiring manager who hiring is one of their priorities. They have a job to do. And as a result, they're not there instantly sitting by the computer waiting for that resume to arrive going, when are they going to send me one? When are they going to send me one? They're just looking, when they have some time, maybe on their commute, when they're need to take a break, whatever, when they have something scheduled on their calendar, they're figuring out when to work it into their day amongst all their real job. That's the way they think of it, real job. Your resume is an interruption. They may wait till the weekend. They may wait till the evening. Whatever it is, they're not there instantly looking at your resume. So that's what goes on behind the scenes from a process perspective. Some systems will send you questionnaires, or some recruiters, corporate and third party, will send you questionnaires to get clarifying information because your resume wasn't clear enough to them. Answer those questions, because you're not going to wind up with the interview otherwise. Have a great day. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the word coaching, and we'll get back and set up a time to speak for an introductory conversation. I tend to work with people at a manager level and above. If you're not minimally at a manager level, consider JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. Plus, you can ask me questions to your heart's content through the site. Have a great day. Take care.